Well, we've had a few days in Udaipur. We've fixed the bikes, or had the bikes fixed at a very reasonable rate.
Ridiculously cheap.
And we're heading up. Where are we heading up to?
Towards Jaipur, but it's a long ride, so we'll break it up in two.
Mm-hmm.
So we do about 2.5, 3 hours today, and about 4 tomorrow, I think. We'll stop somewhere in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing interesting there. Just stay overnight.
Well, we'll be there. Very interesting.
Will be there. Udaipur is beautiful. We have to come back. It's just amazing. Lake city.
This is evidence. You heard us say it.
I oscillate between I've had it, I hate this place, and this is so beautiful, we have to come back. Sometimes we do the same day.
I guess we should jump on the bikes and go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
We made it to Bhilwara,
Yes.
I think. Small town in the middle of nowhere. Apparently there's a lake. We're in a hotel that is supposed to be lakeside, but that's our view. That is not a lake. A busy little dusty, dirty town with typical crazy traffic. We got disconnected from each other.
So we actually found our own ways to here. But I tell you
vital
what,
to have your individual navigation.
absolutely, because the Cardo gave out, and so we discovered that in Udaipur just how important it is to actually both have working navigation.
Yeah. Interestingly, just as we came out of from Udaipur, close to where I fell the other day, I witnessed the exact same thing. 10 meters ahead of me, two bikes collided. Not the same spot, but close.
Okay.
Same thing. One bike was going normally on the freeway. Another one was coming through the crossing, not looking, and they just smashed into each other. And there were 3 people flying all over the place. They said that they didn't have gear, so.
Another thing in India, always wear your gear. It doesn't matter that other people aren't.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just wasn't comfortable going faster, going as fast as I could have, because I wanted to go as slow as would allow me to stop if someone comes in. And they were coming in all the time.
Now we're going to go and have some lunch. It was a short day. It was only 150 kilometers.
Which took almost 3 hours, but yeah. But we'll do the longer leg tomorrow to make it to Jaipur.
We'll continue this video in the morning. It's a bit cold today, so we've stopped at this little dhaba. Sorry, chai. I think it'll be a spectacle for the locals. It's sweet and hot and very good.
And I asked whether there was a bathroom somewhere. Eventually, after they understood what I wanted, they just signaled to go around behind the building, and that's all there's there, just the back of the building. So that's not happening. That's freeway in India for you. This is the normal direction. This is not the normal direction, but who cares? And that's on the other lane, also going in the wrong direction against traffic. That's why not?
Roadside video, we are on the freeway. Indian freeways are a bit different. You're constantly got slower trucks and autos or people poodling along the side at 40 kilometers an hour on the motorcycles, and cars going boom, 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 boom.
And they're going slalom in between the trucks and everyone else. The priority is based on size, really.
Yeah.
You're the smallest, you're getting pushed off or ran over. I think
We haven't seen anyone run over yet.
Yeah.
Still. So it's a little intense.
Very intense.
Well,
Whole body's tensed up. We have 35 kilometers left, and that's more than an hour. Yeah, so
yeah.
that's gonna be Jaipur city.
Yay. So, probably the last little bit will be a little... Come on, then.
Yeah. Can't wait to make it there, but
Oh yeah, babe.
make it.
We will. So that was an interesting trip. We kind of got separated, and I went the wrong way and so forth. And Google, in its lovely tendency, was sending us through markets, and people were just like walking on dumpty-dumpty-dump with telephones and that kind of stuff behind motorcycles.
It took me on a road that was just dug up with an excavator in the middle. I had to turn around. Then I went through some slums. I don't know.
Unfortunately, I ran out of memories on the camera, so I didn't get any video footage of it. But still, it was fascinating. And then you had to laugh. You really did. Because, people were... There was one guy that came straight up between two parked cars, and I had to go, whoop,
I did the last 20 minutes in first only.
Oh, yeah. So, I got to second. because that's the kind of speed demon I am. The funny thing is that as soon as I arrived, I opened my map application to see where Dalma was, because I have a chip to track her just there. And she was 60 meters away. I turned around, then there she was coming up.
You got here first simply because I stopped 3 times checking where you were.
I would like to point out to you that I went 2 kilometers out of the way.
Yeah. It's harder to follow the beeline on narrow streets and tight turns.
I found it really super easy.
7 hours today.
Yes.
With short breaks, but bloody hell. Every time I think that the traffic can't get worse, I should correct it. It's just impossible. It's just
impossible. Yet we made it. So therefore possible. Wasn't the implementability time. Yeah, just a father.
If this is our last video, then it can get worse.
Now I'd like to say, just before we actually do finish this video, one thing that has already endeared this hotel to me is the fact that it has a Halloween themed restaurant.
Bhilwara.
Spooky Sky.
Spooky Sky.
Spooky Sky restaurant.
We are appropriately spooked.
We're going to have showers, go out and get a